to make sure that live streaming is actually operational. So if you are in the live stream, if you could make a comment or something and let me know that this is actually working, that would be fantastic, because I don't use it that much. So let me know. Ooh, green screen. So let me know, is this thing working or what? I see somebody there. Do me a favor and leave me a comment. Let me know that this live chat is actually working, because it's hard to tell, believe it or not, as technical as I am. There we go. Hi. Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it. Thumbs up to you. I'm getting ready. We're gonna do the Sandra members meeting is tonight, the Christmas party, and we'll be doing that really soon here. It starts at 6 o'clock. Hey man, I'm doing good, man. How are you? I got Hedge Made 9113, Braxton Plays RBLX, Roblox. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a video of this SDR Play installation that you can kind of see behind me. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Yeah, so in about an hour, we're going to live stream. Actually, 6 o'clock, 6:30, we're going to start live streaming the Sandra Ham Radio Repeater Club, which I'm the vice president of. We're going to start streaming that live so you can watch. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be really cool. We're going to give away a lot of cool prizes and stuff for the Sandra group. And you can kind of meet some of the hams that are in our group. And I'd really love for you guys to just, to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing all kind of updates. Let me know what kind of videos that you want to see too. If you want to drop something in the comments, I'm game. I got a lot of hardware, a lot of equipment. I can assemble almost anything and show you what's up. I've got repeaters everywhere, all kind of stuff that we can do. So if you want to see something specific, let me know and I'll make a video about it, and maybe I'll even live stream it so you guys can ask questions while I'm doing it. But I definitely have a lot of cool things in store for you coming up very soon. Right now, again, I'm on my way to the member meeting. We'll get that going at about 6:30, probably 6:30, and you guys can ask questions and talk to the other hams. My day's going good, man. Helpful tips for people who need it. My day's going great, man. I really appreciate everybody who's coming into my channel right now, and look forward to tonight's Sandra membership Christmas party meetup. And I'll introduce you to all the hams, and we can get some things going. Hopefully, you'll join Sandra, and you know, get on our repeaters and talk to me live. That'd be really cool. I'm always on the Sandra repeaters. Also on W6ZN, which is a repeater here in California on Mount Palomar. And if you are local, I'd love to hear you on the repeater. I've always got my radio going. You know, as you can see, so that was the ZN repeater. I don't know if you could even see that, but you can hear them talking. Yeah, I'll turn it down. But hey, Elijah, let's see. What job do you do, sir? Well, I own an internet company, and we provide internet for Southern California, San Diego, basically, from the 94 freeway south. I own a company called Jelly Digital. You can go to jellydigital.net and see what's up with that. Our website's kind of jacked up right now, but once they remove the Black Friday junk from it, it'll be back to normal. And I own fiber that crosses the U.S.-Mexican border, and it goes from Los Angeles all the way to Mexico through San Ysidro. I own tower sites everywhere, and I work on repeaters. I'm a ham radio operator and an engineer. I am a computer nerd from the early 80s. I still own all of the original computers that I owned from the time that I was a child. So I've got like a Commodore PET CBM, a TRS-80. I've got a lot of crazy stuff. So, you know, we're in a really good position to where we can, you know, demonstrate the old computers. You know, I can get on ham radio repeaters and open them up and show you what's inside of them, show you how they connect, you know, show you the various antenna installations that I've done, Meshtastic, MeshCore. Although I'm a little upset with Meshtastic right now, I'm still not giving up on it. I've got great hopes and aspirations that Meshtastic will come alive vibrantly, but MeshCore is an awesome thing as well. So I'm playing with both. And then let's see, how to assemble a computer. I could do a video on that. I mean, if you want to learn how to assemble a computer, I could do that. And I could bring my son in too, who does that all the time. And I'm sure we could put together a server and a computer, or heck, maybe even build a Bitcoin mining rig, you know, or whatever. If you guys wanted some crypto, I'm down. You know, we can do a lot of fun stuff. Let's see here. It might be cool. Yeah, I'll do a video on that. Let's see here. What else we got? Any other questions? I'm a ham radio operator. My call sign is Kilo Echo 6 Victor Delta Whiskey. I am a RF engineer. I'm a computer engineer. I'm a programmer. I know 18 different programming languages. Some of them aren't worth knowing, but I still know them because I grew up with older languages. But you know, anything from assembly language to, you know, C, C++, Perl, you know, Ruby, PHP, you name it, I can do it. But, you know, I should start doing a lot of stuff like that. But I think a lot of guys, they want to see the hardware. You know, watching someone type on YouTube is kind of boring. I mean, I think it's kind of boring. You know, you sit there and you watch people type away and program, and, you know, it's cool and everything, but I don't know if that's good. What would you tell someone who wants to do the job you do? Okay. Well, I didn't go to college for this stuff. I was born into this at the right time and the right year. I just was born in the right generation to do this. And I became a computer junkie and an electronics junkie, and I just wanted to know everything about everything. So I just started doing it. What I would tell somebody is, when I hire employees for my company, for example, if you wanted to come and work for my company, I would want somebody who's a hacker, who's somebody who just does it at home and plays with with it passionately. Like, grab yourself a couple MikroTik switches, make yourself a network in your house, set up a lab with, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 MikroTik switches and a router, and experiment with routing and learn how to do it. Connect fiber just in your house. You can do that, like, very easily. Don't be scared to do it. Get yourself some MikroTik hex routers, a couple SFPs. You could probably get the whole thing for like $300, $400. You get a lab at home, and then you can plug fiber in and interconnect them, and then you can learn routing and everything. And then you start, plugging in like Meshtastic devices. Just build one. It takes, half an hour, and then you'll learn so much just by doing it. And read electronics books. When I was young, I read Forrest Mims Engineer's Handbooks, and I read all kind of just stuff and just learned. And if you want to learn, just go to YouTube and learn electronics and just start reading. What's a resistor? What's a capacitor? What's a transistor? How do you, how does electricity work? How do electronics work? How do semiconductors work? You start with that, and it's really quick to learn. It takes some practice and experience, but it's nothing that you can't do at home. And I guarantee you, if you learn, become a ham radio operator. Study. Don't just study to pass the test. Study to learn the trade. And when you learn the trade, or not the trade, when you learn electronics and then you pass that test because you actually learned the electronics to pass the test and everything, you're going to know so much more. A lot of people become a ham radio operator just to pass the test. They like study the answers, but they don't really know the electronics behind it, and that's something that, I get. Some people just want to talk on the air and they don't really want to know the electronics.